like to teach you one of my favorite brain-based language strategies. I call it the presence of present tense because it's a way of giving yourself the gift, the presence, of using your present tense language in a way that really supports your brain and your life. Your present tense language is important because your brain actually uses your language as one of the many indicators as what information is important enough to be processed, to use in the conscious mind. That's because your brain's actually processing approximately 2 to 4 million bits of information every second. Most of that is happening non-consciously. The amount of it that comes into conscious mind is approximately about 3,000 bits. That means for anything that comes into the conscious mind, something else has to be pushed out. The brain, therefore, has to really use logarithms, decision trees, to figure out what's important enough to be in the conscious mind. Language, what you say in present tense in particular, is one of the ways the brain decides whether something is important enough to be in the conscious mind. Unfortunately, a lot of us use our present tense language in a way to make the brain look for negative things. Let me give you an example. What if I say, I get really upset when I get cut off in traffic? Or, I'm sleeping really badly these days. Or, you know what pisses me off? Those are all in the present tense. But none of them are actually describing my present at all. They're really describing the past and making a prediction about how I'm going to respond in the future. But it's not actually a prediction that I want to be true. Here's what you do in the presence of present tense strategy. Every time you catch yourself saying something in present tense that really is a disguised past experience and is not something that you want to be true in the future, then just follow it by putting it actually in the past, which is all you really know about it anyway. So if I were to catch myself saying, oh, I get really upset when people cut me off in traffic, I'd say, well, actually what I mean is I have gotten upset in the past when people cut me off in traffic. Or if I catch myself saying, well, I'm sleeping badly, I'd say, well, what I mean is I have been sleeping badly. Or if you really wanted to use the power of the past tense, you say, well, I used to sleep badly, even as recently as last night. As silly as that sounds, it's very powerful because it doesn't make any prediction for the future. Therefore, your brain is now open to the possibility that tomorrow you might sleep well, or the next time somebody cuts me off in traffic, I might be fine with it. So give yourself the gift of using your present tense to support your brain and your future.